Hey everybody, last week you saw us talk about breathing and bracing. This week I give you 3 drills that if you've never thought about breathing before are going to help you go down that path so you can start understanding how to breathe and understanding how to improve not just your weightlifting, but all the different skills in CrossFit, changing direction in football, soccer, a lot of different skills, and it all starts with how you breathe. These 3 drills, hope it helps.
Hey everyone, so back to breathing, and if you've missed the video, go back and check it out, the very first one we've done to talk about getting our breath set. Here what I'm showing is that 3-month position we've talked about before, and what I like athletes to do to start off breathing, or practicing breathing after training or before training is what I call activate breathing. And what I'll do is I'll put them in the 3-month position, and then we'll have them breathe into their stomach, breathe into their sides, breathe into their back, breathe into the floor, feel that back push down. Now, if they're beginners, 3-month position is perfect. If they're super beginners, you might want to put them in the 3-month position with their feet pressing against the wall to where they can push into the wall a little bit, which will help their pelvis get set. And if they're pretty good at it, they don't have to be in the 3-month position. They can be more in the just position off the floor just to activate that breathing and start thinking around it. So the first thing we're going to do, first thing I'm going to show you here is just a rack position in the front squat. And what I want you to see is, when an athlete whips her elbows through, they can easily lift that rib cage and arch that back. And what I want you to think about is have the athlete get underneath the bar, take that breath just like we were lying on the floor. So we're breathing into the front, the sides, the back, 360 degrees with those ribs pulled down. And then we're going to have the elbows come through independent of that brace, so we're good and set. Look at that very nice position. So next thing we're going to do is let's look at the 3-month position with a plate. So now we're making it a little bit more advanced. We're going to take that plate and we're going to let it go over our head. It doesn't have to go very far, but our goal is to keep our ribs down and hold this for 30 seconds. So now if you've gotten your breathing, you've gotten that brace pretty well, and you can hold that with no other force on you for 30 seconds, keeping the pressure in the floor for that 30 seconds, say 3 sets. Now, next day, the next week, we add that plate and we have you start bringing that over your head, fighting to keep the ribs down and holding that brace and doing that for 30 seconds. So that's the next step up. Next thing you want to do after that is a little bit more advanced movement that can help you out is the heel tap. So again, we have that brace, we're fighting to keep the ribs down, but then we're bringing 1 foot down, tapping the heel, 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up is your tempo, 5 each leg for 3 sets will have you going in a good direction. If you feel yourself arch, if you feel yourself lose that brace, that's what you're fighting against. Reset and start over. So kettlebell good morning's the 3rd and final one I want to talk about. And here again, I love the kettlebell good morning because it allows the athlete to get that brace set, get the pelvis in line, get the ribs down, breathe into that belly 360 degrees, and then from there you have to bend at the waist, keeping that spine neutral by that brace, right? Now if you arch and those erectors turn on, your ribs come up and lose that, you'll feel it, you'll know it, and you'll realize very quickly that it's not as easy to hold that brace through this position. But I would say this is your most advanced to take them to out of the 3 I'm showing you today. So just a quick recap. Number 1, that rack position, helping them through that. And when they get more advanced, taking the weight off and going down into a front squat, holding the brace the whole way, definitely. But this is just beginning I'm showing you. Second one, the plate hold, right? First, we're just practicing breathing, keeping those ribs down. Then we're tapping the heels, right? And the third's the kettlebell good morning. Get that really good brace, hinge at the hip, don't let that back arch or the ribs come up. And those are just a couple simple ways that we can work breathing with athletes before or after a workout to help them continue building up that brace and breathing correctly. Hope it helps, and until next time.